Hey guys, Youth for Yields here. Yeah, it's been a little bit. It's been almost 2 weeks. So a little life update. I moved from Idaho to Las Vegas a little bit ago. So that's why I have been away. It was quite a move. Um, Pretty busy and still have not set up everything in the new house. So yeah, we got a little bit to go. But I just want to do a small video today for a portfolio update. Also, I wanted to show off that I'm still actually working on the tool that I mentioned a little bit ago. So this is an example of kind of how it will look with the dashboard. So we have stuff like the total values. This is going to be a chart for portfolio, and then top gainers and losers, and then the current holdings. So this is basically all I have today. I actually just kind of started getting this officially created as an app today. So this will be hopefully available as an app. And you can see it kind of like how that would look like here. And as well as a website and desktop app and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, but let's move into today's topic, which is that portfolio update. So if we look here, when I made my last video, and I didn't really go over my portfolio a whole lot, but you can see here, this is USD, and my total return was actually negative 8%. Now I kind of want to go into my total return now. You can see 26% since the last video. I've actually not put any more money into it since then. Of course, I kind of wish I did now, but yeah, it's sitting at $127 where I bought in about $100, almost $100 even. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Obviously, excuse me, it's obviously there's total possibility of it going up more, or a very strong possibility of it going down. That's just the nature of the leverage fund. But you can see the last week has been really nice, up 31%. So I mean, really, our whole portfolio has been kind of that kind of level. So the last week it's gone up about 7%. So a little bit more updates. I had YMAG. I actually sold out of YMAG recently, and I put more money into Coney. So I really tried focusing recently on DCAing. So you can see, I think it shows here, I put about $400. So I sold my shares of YMAG, and pretty much all the money I got from that, plus some change I put into into Coney, right? So this my average cost was like around 19 if I remember correctly, and now it's sitting around 17.55. So I'm really happy with that. I think Coney's going to go right back up. You can see in the last week we've gone up another about 6%. So I'm pretty excited for that, and this total return obviously is going to be very not indicative, I guess. Well, I guess it is, but because we put so much more in, this percentage is a lot lower. This actually was around like 20%, I think, last week. So quite a big difference, obviously. But you can see like it's crashed since that market crash, but it's slowly recovering in my opinion, and that's why I wanted a DCA and buy that dip right now, just because I think this is going to pay out a lot more in September. Now, that being said, I would like to highlight that the last dividend payout was around, I think, 75% yield, and the one before that was like 90 or 95 or something like that. So yeah, there is obviously a big jump, but that's the point of why I bought it, was because I had a feeling that this is going to go a lot higher. So what else? I think we bought some more Misty as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So I bought another $140 in Misty 2 days ago. So I also think like, yeah, obviously we know that Misty's like super high, and you can see my current cost is actually still higher. So there's some DCA possibility there as well. Oh, excuse me. Again, but I bought 6 shares because I know that Misty's crazy in the yield, so I'm just kind of yield chasing right now, which honestly sounds dumb, but I think that's just really the strategy you have to go with a lot of the yield max funds. Just try to ride that wave, and that's why I'm kind of somewhat disappointed. You can see I think I have total return on right now. Our total return on AMC is about -6%, which honestly, all things considered, is not terrible. But obviously, after last month, with that yield, really low yield last month, I'm pretty disappointed in that. But there's still some room for it to grow. Obviously, it just was that bad / mixed earnings report. So with Phoebe, we also have a pretty significant thing. I don't think I really bought this that long ago. I bought this at actually the end of pretty much my last video. So on the 7th, put $90 into it, and it's currently worth $93. So yeah, we've gained $3 out of it in unrealized capital gains. That being said, we're not doing any of the yield max funds. We're not just trying to get, we're not doing capital gains. That's not why you do yield max. That's why I have stuff in USD, but for yield max now. And also, I think a few videos ago I said, oh yeah, look, this is about 800% return over the last 5 years. This is almost 1,200% return, which is bonkers in my opinion. Absolutely bonkers. And you can see, like, this is, I think we bought it on the 1st. So we bought it pretty much on the dip. I can't really see the 1st there, but we bought it right on its lowest point, this recent point. I mean, I wasn't investing heavily in April, so whereas in August, that's when we bought it, and you can see it's just gone up since then. Maybe I can see it. Okay. I don't really know how to use this fund. I thought you could like zoom in maybe. Can you do 1 week or 1 day? Sorry. Can you do that here? It doesn't look like it. So let's do that. Let's do 5 years. I guess we don't have to do that long. We do 3 months, and then interval of 1 day I guess works. So you can see August 1st was here. So well, obviously we bought it at like 100. So August 1st was here 105. So we bought it, I think, close to the open on that day. But I digress. You can see from the 7th, which is basically when I made that video, it has shot up very crazy, right? Literally only up. So I'm still considering putting more money in now. I'm just kind of waiting for more funds on my jobs side of the things. So that, or maybe some of these the dividend payouts that I get will be able to be put back into these something like a growth fund. I'm kind of leaning against that though, because I really would like to just kind of do some drip. We've seen that drip it outperforms a lot of stuff, so like buying the dip, and yeah, I mean, we know that these funds are going to be paying out high. Now, one I'm hoping that goes up is Nvidia, because this also took, I think it was like a -30% yield of last month. So I'm hoping this goes back up. The total price, or like the share price right now, is okay. It's actually pretty high compared to something like Coney, which is still sitting about $16. But Coney was like $11 recently, so yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I just want to go over my portfolio. It's going up, as you can see. you know, the last week, like I mentioned, there's been very few times where it's really gone down. It's, you know, you can see it's pretty much gone up from day to day. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. If you look at that month view, kind of same story, obviously, besides right here maybe, and that was that crash. So yeah, but I'm hopefully gonna be making some more videos now that we're moved in. Apologies if you guys can hear like some background noises, you know, whether it be some echo or I don't know, just shuffling around. Like I said, we're still trying to move into our new place, so apologies. But yeah, that's it from me, and I wish you guys a wealthy future.